Hey, fellow explorers! Welcome to Explore Halloween. Tonight, I'm reading you a scary, spooky story that's also fun. That's right, the entire month of October. Not just one night, not just Halloween, but the entire Halloween month of October. I'm reading you 31 different stories. That's one spooky story for every day and night of October. 31! But what one am I going to read you tonight? Let's find out. This is my good friend Hallie. She always brings the absolute best scary, spooky, and fun stories to read. Hallie, what story did you bring for us to read tonight? You know, she never says. She gets scared. She sees the camera watching us and she's like, I'm afraid to speak. And she's also very, very shy anyway, just by nature. So, let's see what book she brought. She always brings it right in her bag. Let's check it out. The Monsterator. Ooh. The Monsterator sounds like a very scary story indeed. Master Edgar Dreadberry found Halloween a bore. Yawn, he says. He's like, yawn, 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 yawn. He's so bored by it all. Even the pumpkin looks bored. You know, pumpkin's like, what a boring Halloween. The whole business of costumes was a miserable chore. Should he dress as a pirate? Arr. A ghost? Boo. A mummy? A zombie? A clown? A ventriloquist dummy? Sigh. He frowned and complained. They're all equally crummy. They all look very, very boring to him, right? That's terrible. He wants something very, very special for Halloween, not something boring. Will he find something special? Let's read on and find out. I wish I could be something screamingly scary, something fanged and foul and horribly hairy. So instead of his usual costume store, Edgar entered a shop he'd not noticed before. It's called the Monster Shop. See that little purple shop right there? It's very small, in between two big buildings. And look at right above it, there's a lightning bolt. The Monster Shop. Kind of a very spooky shop. The emporium was dim and dark as a cell. Service, he called and banged on the bell. No one was there. I will help myself. But he found no costumes or masks on the shelf. What kind of a monster shop is that? There's no monster costumes there. Humph, he huffed. I've wasted my time. Then he noticed a contraption all covered with grime. Monsterator, he read. Insert 1 dime. Look at the Monsterator. Looks kind of scary. Edgar's eyebrow arched. He grumbled, oh, why not? He climbed inside and dropped a coin in the slot. So what's going to happen in this Monsterator? Then the Monsterator rumbled and hissed and clanged. The Monsterator flashed and clattered and banged. The transformation began as the engine noise rose. Look at his hair up on end. Edgar was monsterated from his knees to his nose, and monsterated some more from his teeth to his toes. Look at him. Ah! What's happening? What does monsteration exactly do to him? Let's turn the page and find out. When the machine finally quit, Edgar crashed through the door. He banged on his chest with his fist and roared. Roar! Look at him, oh my goodness, he is very scary looking now. The sight of him frightened a gaggle of girls, eek! And startled a family of squeamish squirrels, eek! He horrified the tall, eek! And terrified the small, eek! Edgar Dreadberry frightened them all. I bet he did, look at that. They're all running and scared. He is very, very, very scary looking, isn't he? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now that's the best costume ever. Ha 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 ha! He howled with laughter. What fiendish fun! I wish Halloween would never be done. But soon it was. Edgar was alone. There was no one to scare. Everyone had gone home. Edgar yawned. Bah, he said. I've had enough monstering. I'm ready for bed. And once again, it's a yawn. Oh, yawn. I'll return to the Monsterator and put it in reverse. I'll turn back into me and we'll look none the worse. But the shop was gone. It had vanished somehow. Drat, he spat. What shall I do now? Uh-oh. He didn't plan on this one, did he? He thought he'd come back and return the outfit. It's not really an outfit, it's actually him. He's become the monster and he can't change back. This is very bad news. Edgar stomped home by way of the wood. He growled, I suppose I'm a monster for good. At first the butler and maid were aghast, but their fears of being eaten by Edgar soon passed. No, he's eating spaghetti and meatballs, huh? He doesn't want people. He's got a chicken leg and spaghetti and meatballs. That's all he needs. Edgar grew fond of his freakish new features. He relished his role as a monstrous creature. Grrr, eek! Look, he's chasing the maid and butler around, huh? Especially each fall when the trees dropped their leaves and darkness fell on All Hallows Eve. Oh, look at there are bones all around him. Is he starting to eat people now? I hope not. And look at his bored pumpkin. He looks kind of fiendish now. He's not so bored anymore. He's like, ha 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 ha. Boy. Now tykes tiptoe as they trick and treat near the Dreadberry house at the end of the street. For there beside the bubbling bog lurks a monsterator creature obscured by the fog. Though some may mistake it for a vampire bat, or a werewolf, a witch, or a large mutant rat, those things pale when compared with the sight of Master Edgar Dreadberry on Halloween night. And he says, grrr, look at the moon. That's a scary looking moon. Ho ho ho, those kids are going to be scared out of their wits, I bet. Let's find out. Are they scared? Well, we don't know, because I turn the page and what do I see? A picture of Edgar saying, Monsterate me. Look at that. A big giant Edgar Deadberry, or Dreadberry. But we can monsterate him. Look at, here's a picture of a fly. We can flap the fly head on him. And now look at, he's got a fly head. How about the body? He's got a fly head and body, but he still has a human face and legs. Uh-oh, but that won't last for long, because check out. Now he has fly legs too. How about we give him, what can we give him next? This monster body right here. How about this monster body? I can flip the page. Here we go. A monster body with fly legs, huh? How about the monster hair to go with it? Let's put the monster hair on there. Look at that! How about that? Now, let's see if we can do a robot head with a monster body and fly legs. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Oh, but how about this? We can give him a robot face. I am a robot. I am a robot face. Check me out. Ah. Oh, but he can have a weird monster face chewing a bone. And how about monster feet now, huh? And shoes, huh? How about look at, he has the robot feet. I will stomp around like a robot, even though I now have a monster face, huh? But now he has a robot belly, a robot head and belly, but not a face, huh? And look at, he has a monster belly now, and he's eating bones. He's munching on bones. But look at this now. Now he has a skeleton face. Ooh. And look at, he has a skeleton body. But he has monster feet. But now he has a skeleton with a snake and a hat on his head, on top of his head, and here's the skeleton legs and feet. He's been completely monstrated into a skeleton. But who's this? That's the author. The author's name is Keith Graves. No, Keith Graves. Graves? Wow, he has a real scary name. That's a real name, Graves. That's like a scary name. Tragically, Keith Graves was monstrated as a child growing up in New Orleans. He was never the same afterward. How about that? Well, that was a pretty good book. Pretty fun at the end, too. You got to monstrate Edgar Dreadberry yourself, huh? I like that idea. That was pretty fun. Well, if you see this book in the library, I got it from the library myself, see? Got it from the library. Or you see it in the store, check it out. It's a good book. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And remember, there are 31 total Halloween spooky stories that I'm reading just for you. Just for you this Halloween month. Not just one night, The entire month of October, 31 days and nights of spooky stories. Listen up on YouTube and you'll enjoy them all. Bye, 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 bye.